If you're planning to buy a land or a house in Nigeria, especially if you are buying for the first time, then this video is for you. Why? Because this video can literally save you millions of naira, and I'm not kidding. Many Nigerians have lost money in real estate, not because they invested in the wrong property, not because they didn't work hard for their money, but because they made simple but silly mistakes which could easily have been avoided. Welcome to Property Search Nigeria. My name is Zara, and on this channel, I break down real estate in a simple and relatable way so that you can make smarter real estate decisions. This channel is for first-time buyers, investors, Nigerians in the diaspora, and anyone who wants to make better decisions without stress or regrets. That being said, in this video, I'm going to share the top 10 most common mistakes first-time property buyers make in Nigeria, and most importantly, how you can avoid them. Please watch to the very end, because the mistake number 10 on our list is the reason many people regret buying properties in Nigeria. Mistake number 1: buying property based on trust instead of verification. Many first-time property buyers in Nigeria believe that once they trust the person selling the house or the land, everything will be fine. They buy because the deal will go well, since the person selling the land or the house is a colleague, a family friend, a relative, a church member, or someone introduced by a respectable person. So they relax without doing proper checks. The problem is that trust alone does not protect your money in real estate. Someone can be very honest, transparent, and trustworthy and still sell a land that has problems. In Nigeria, many people have sold land they don't fully own, or land that has problems with the government or with the family members. This is why proper verification is more important than trust. No matter who introduces you, always do your due diligence as far as real estate is concerned. Trust does not replace documents. In the Nigerian real estate sector, trust is not proof, but documents are proof. Even when people say, "It's that friend that introduced me," the person selling is a church member, or "my uncle knows the agent too well," always make sure you verify the property and the documents backing that property. Check the land ownership and history, because in the Nigerian real estate sector, documents speak louder than relationships. Mistake number 2: not physically inspecting the property. Some first-time buyers pay for land without ever visiting the site. This is very common for Nigerians and people who live abroad. I mean people in the diaspora. They send money and pay from abroad after seeing the pictures, the videos, or the flyer of the house or land. They rely on pictures, video footages, and even the description given to them by the agents. And this is very common for people who live abroad or people who live in another state or location. They believe everything will be exactly as it is shown to them on the video footage or the pictures that have been provided to them. When they finally visit the land, the reality of life hits them. The land may be so far inside the area, or in a swampy, waterlogged, flood-prone area, or under a high-tension cable, or even a different plot that is entirely different from what they have been shown. Sometimes the land doesn't even exist. Sorry, my bad. In Nigeria, physical inspection is non-negotiable. If you can't go yourself, send someone who is reliable and trustworthy, who understands land matters. Never buy what you have not seen, especially in Nigeria. Buying a property without physically inspecting it is like buying with your eyes closed. Mistake number 3: not asking enough questions. First-time buyers are sometimes too shy or maybe afraid of looking ignorant. They don't want to ask too many questions, so they nod and agree with whatsoever the seller or the agent tells them. But real estate is not a place for the quiet. It is not an industry for the introverts. First-time buyers don't ask questions like, "Who is the real owner of the land? Has this land been sold before? Is there any disputes over this property?" Questions like who owns the land, how it was acquired, is it under government acquisition, and whether it has been sold before are very important. The key here is that there is no stupid question as long as your hard-earned money is involved. The questions you fail to ask today may be your biggest regret tomorrow. Mistake number 4: ignoring land titles and documents. Many first-time buyers hear words like C of O, deed of assignment, excision or gazette, survey plan, freehold, and they don't really understand the terms. Instead of asking questions, they accept statements like, "Don't worry, we will work on it. The land is genuine. We'll fix that later. That will be sorted. It will be taken care of. We'll process it later." That is how people end up buying problems and troubles. That's the reason why most people end up buying properties under government acquisition or disputed land. By the time they realize the problem, they have already paid millions of naira in settlements, and fixing the problems becomes extremely difficult or impossible. If you don't understand the documents associated with a land or a property, don't be in a haste to pay for it yet. Ask questions. Do your due diligence or seek professional advice. Don't make the mistake of ignoring land titles and documents, because such ignorance can be your biggest regret tomorrow. Mistake number 5. Buying cheap land without asking why it is cheap. Well, this one is very common among Nigerians. Why? Because Nigerians are attracted to cheap things. Cheap land attracts first-time buyers very easily. When someone hears that a piece of land is cheap or selling below the market price, excitement takes over and they rush to get the property before the opportunity disappears. Most times, such cheap properties are typically cheap for a reason, and I will tell you why. It may be under government acquisition, family disputes, court case, or even controlled by the omonile. These issues are not always obvious, and they are not easily noticeable from the start. Sometimes there could be good reasons attached to it. It may be that the land is located in a far and distant location that hasn't experienced much development yet. So cheap land can also be a source of blessing to early investors. The key thing here is to find out why such property is cheap. Instead of asking how cheap it is, try to ask, why is it cheap? That question alone can save you years of stress and distress. Mistake number 6. Not budgeting for hidden costs. Many first-time buyers assume that the land price is the final price. Once they pay for the plot, they assume that they are done financially and will not need to make any more financial commitments after the land purchase. Later, they are surprised with additional payments such as survey fees, deed of assignment, documentation fee, developmental levies, and sometimes omonile charges. These costs and bills can accumulate and pile up and add to a large amount. So before buying any property in Nigeria, request for a full breakdown of the total cost involved. In Nigeria, the land price is just the beginning, not the final expense. So the money you pay for the land is not the total money you will spend. It is more than that. Mistake number 7. Rushing because of the fear of missing out. Buying a property is an investment decision. It should not be rushed, no matter how sweet and true the deal is. Unfortunately, many first-time buyers buy properties because they are afraid of missing out. Statements like, "Hurry now, only 2 plots left. Price is increasing next week. Hurry, limited plots available." All the statements push them into making fast, rushed, and unplanned property investment decisions. Any property agent or developer who pressures you to rush into buying any property should be examined carefully. There are cases where you need to hurry up, but that doesn't stop you from doing your due diligence and proper checks and verifications. Good real estate deals don't disappear overnight. Mistake number 8. Using the wrong agent or middleman. Many people rely on unverified roadside agents or random contacts which they found on WhatsApp and other social media platforms. They don't verify the agent's credibility, antecedents, or track record. They just focus on how convincing the agent or developer sounds, and that is very bad. This often leads to fake allocations, incomplete documentations, or agents disappearing after payment. Some agents don't even have the authority to sell the land which they advertise. In Nigeria, not everyone who calls themselves a real estate agent or a consultant is a professional. Always work with verified agents, firms, and companies with a clear office presence, excellent track records, accountability, and delivery in real estate. Mistake number 9. Buying a property without a clear purpose. Some first-time buyers buy because they simply want to own land. They don't know whether they're buying to rent out, buying to build, buying to lease, or buying to resell. Because of this, they end up buying a property in the wrong location that doesn't meet their goal and objectives. For example, a piece of land that is good and suitable for land banking may not be ideal for rental income. Before buying any property in Nigeria, ensure that you have a clear purpose in mind. Your goal should be to determine your location and strategy, and not just buying random properties all around. Mistake number 10. Not thinking long term. Many buyers judge a property based on what they see today. They look at the bad roads, the lack of electricity, the level of development, infrastructure, bushes, surrounding areas, undeveloped buildings, and conclude that the land is not valuable or suitable for property investment. But real estate grows with time, development, and infrastructure. It is not a business to be rushed. Some of the most expensive areas in Lagos, Nigeria today, such as Songotedo, Aja, and even Lekki, were once waterlogged, swampy bushes. Smart property buyers think ahead. They are proactive in their thoughts and decisions. They look at future government projects, road expansion, and growth potential. Real estate rewards vision and patience. So before making that land investment, think about tomorrow and the future of the location where that property is situated. Real estate is one of the best ways to build and grow wealth in Nigeria, but only if you do it the right way. Most people don't lose money because real estate is bad. They lose money because they didn't ask the right questions, or do their due diligence, or get adequate information. If you found this video very helpful, please make sure you like, share this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Property Nigeria. I will be so glad to have you on this channel. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.